Welcome to Doug in Exile, and thank you all for subscribing. Don't forget, click that button if you haven't subscribed yet. Geraldo Rivera mashed up with Obama, completely devastating him in a comment revealed in a recent Alan Dershowitz interview. But first, here's Geraldo Rivera licking his wounds after getting fired from The Five and Fox News.
But I hung in there, and I enjoyed doing the program, but the program apparently didn't enjoy me.
Geraldo really didn't understand why he was on The View. It wasn't to be liked. He was on The View to be disliked. The same thing with Juan Williams, all the liberals on Fox News. They're hired to be villains like in pro wrestling.
I said that was a bunch of BS. I called BS on it. I got a call as soon as that was published in the Washington Post from Fox executives who said, "You're suspended. You're not supposed to speak to the press unless you clear it with us."
This is about Geraldo when he spoke out against Tucker Carlson, that the Fox News exec said you have to clear all of your press media coverage with us when you go out and talk to the public. This is true, by the way. When I was a producer on VeggieTales, I wasn't allowed to go out and just talk to the public about VeggieTales all I wanted. I had to run it all through DreamWorks and Netflix. They had very tight, especially with my mouth. They said, you don't go out and just talk about the show. You have to approve it all through us because they're controlling their brand. Fox did the same thing to Geraldo.
Saying it time and time again was counterintuitive, or I guess against the direction that they were headed, but I was not going to go there. I think that what happened with Donald Trump disqualifies him from ever holding the presidency.
Geraldo doesn't get to make up his rules on what disqualifies the president. While Trump did not do anything to disqualify himself for presidency, the Constitution actually mentions bribery, like taking bribes, which we now believe Joe Biden has done.
I think Chris Christie, among others, would be a terrific president of the United States.
This just in, we found the two people voting for Chris Christie. One is his mom and the other is Geraldo Rivera.
And then encouraging this division in the country.
Trump is not what caused the divisiveness in the country. It was Republicans doing nothing, the Democrats rising up and saying things like a man can have a baby. And then when Trump comes back and pushes back against leftist overreach, he's accused of the division. Trump did not start the division.
That Donald Trump does not deserve, should not be ever again considered for the presidency of the United States.
And now onto the Geraldo and Obama thing. This was from a article in, I don't know if it was the Daily Mail. This is Alan Dershowitz claims Obama would only come to his 75th birthday party on Martha's Vineyard if he disinvited Geraldo Rivera. Now, what kind of wussy says, I won't come to your party unless you kick that guy out? I mean, Obama, this is him with his God complex again, thinking he can manipulate other people's lives. It also shows how deep the hatred for Geraldo goes into his own party. And then here's Geraldo with a new idea for a new show since he got kicked off The Five. How's this for a show idea? The Four. And he's serious. I know it's derivative, but it's still a good idea that could competitively run on any cable news channel, an eclectic, diverse quartet of outspoken commentators, including me, covering the great events of the day. Thoughts? He's out trolling for help. I'll take one of those other slots and make fun of Geraldo on every show. Here's the tweet that really reveals who Geraldo is. Non-human alien biologics do not exist in human possession. Life off Earth has yet to be discovered. Alien spacecrafts are figments of hyper-vivid imaginations, or in my case, recreational hallucinogenic drugs. There's Geraldo, proud drug taker. I'll give Raquel Welch from 1975.
How did you feel when you passed 30? I know how I felt. How did you feel?
You son of a...
The final view on Geraldo. Thank you all for subscribing. I'm Doug in Exile.